Good to have you, Mandar.
Hi.
Just to start with, how are you looking at the marketing spends between digital, between legacy media? Just because we know that digital is somehow now taking the center stage, and a lot of young brands, not conglomerates, but a lot of young brands are digital first. How are you looking at marketing budgets going on right now?
See, before you go on to the budgets piece, I think you need to look how marketing traditionally used to operate. Like if you go 2 decades back, the job for marketeer was I would say, a little bit easier because from a traditional marketing point of view, reaching out to consumers, you had set of standard approaches. With the digital disruption coming in, last 2 decades, and the whole world, which is right now seeing a tectonic shift in the way we, approach the customers. So basically, what is happening? If you see, the world of customers has completely changed. Yeah. So reaching out to customers today has become easy yet complicated.
Very complicated.
Yeah. Why? Because
People are now
today,
being more aware. Yeah?
exactly, people are aware. You can reach out to them directly on their mobile devices. Unlike earlier where you had TV, press, radio, BTL to reach out. So today reaching out is easy, but what is happening is the universe size is limited. Yeah. And within this given set of universe size, you need to have a larger share of voice. So from the 3C perspective, which is your customer, then you have your channel strategy, then you have your communication or content. Yeah. What is happening is while traditional way of looking at marketing is evolving, the spends are not actually going down. If you see, relative spends on digital have increased, but traditional mediums spends are not coming down. Yeah, if you look at large scale consumer businesses. Yeah. So the role of digital today is even more critical and even more important, I would say. So hence I think today any brand startups, legacy brands, digital becomes the center stage focus because getting into the world of consumers is relatively easy in that sense.
Talk to us about your journey. How was it like? And given the fact that we know that the role of CMOs is now like kind of interjecting with the roles of CIOs, CBOs, maybe CEOs, the role of CMOs are now more business outcomes driven. How do you look at it, and how was your journey like?
Starting with my journey, almost 18 years plus work experience in the world of brand and marketing. I have worked on large scale consumer facing businesses. Started with the Indian homegrown brand which was Bisleri. Yeah. Then broad stint there, but then did a 4-year stint with Unilever on foods business. So I was on Kisan, where I launched global portfolio in India. Then I went to the beverages business, which was a South Asia role. Worked on Taj Mahal there. Yeah. From there I moved to Tata. I was the brand manager on Tata Salt and Tata Sampann. Worked there for around 4 years, then moved to Reliance. Reliance, there was offline retail and the e-com new business, which is JioMart. So I was the core marketing member who was there on the launch team, who has launched JioMart in the country. And the current stint is a startup with the house of Tatas, which is called Tata Business Hub. So again, we are trying to disrupt the way businesses or MSMEs look at large gamut of services for their businesses.
Good to know. Good to know. Any great milestones you would like to share as a marketer?
Them, I think in Unilever within foods business got first Grand Prix on Kisan for Unilever Foods in India. Moving from there, did various BTL activations on Tata Salt, where we got around more than 40 plus awards, marketing awards. Then created 2 Guinness world records on Tata Salt. In the Reliance, basically, as I told you, the best thing was launching JioMart in the country and disrupting the way people shop online. So that was yet another milestone. And I think current one what I am doing is again disrupting the way MSMEs look at product and services for their businesses.
And I hope many more yet to come. And if we can talk about more on the technology part, we know that generative AI is here. We know the fact that it's so naive in nature yet, but it will evolve. It is evolving. But how do you see the potential challenges of leveraging AI?
See, I think it's on a positive side. It's evolving, fairly new. But today, I think reaching out to consumers from a content or communication point of view has become relatively easy in that sense. If you look at like 2 years back, where you had to be dependent on certain expert agencies or an outside expert beyond your brand team who will work on your communication or content. So let's say a single piece of content will take around 2 to 3 days. Today the same can be churned out in 2 minutes. Yeah. So I think the lead time of reaching out to consumers has taken a leapfrog. Uh, what is important is whatever is happening, how are the consumers going to benefit out of it? That is something we'll need to see. And the emotional quotient in this world of AI, how does that evolve is something that we'll need to observe.
Good to know, good to know. How, in your opinion, awards like this can add value to your journey or your professional journey as a marketer?
See, I look at it from a different lens that, marketing is a very closed circuit community. There are various, unsung heroes in this world of marketing and branding who go unrecognized, not about brand managers, but people from agencies, fellow marketeers who start their journey, I think this is a good source of inspiration, motivation for the industry overall. And I think for the creativity to flow in the right direction, I think these play a very important role. And I think it's a good gesture to celebrate.
Glad to know. Congratulations, Mandar. Thank you so much for joining in.